Hi, I'm Marcy Barron, and welcome to the day 2 of the 5-day Money Attractor Challenge. Today, we're going to be talking about how you're creating your money story. Okay, so your thoughts and beliefs have an energetic frequency. So your thoughts, the thoughts that are constant in your mind, they have a vibrational frequency. So fear, um, shame, guilt, anxiety, they have a lower vibrational frequency. Whereas if you come from a place of hopeful and gratitude and joy, they have a higher vibrational frequency. So it's your most dominant thoughts that hold the frequency at which you're vibrating. And again, what's fueling your thoughts are not only the current situation of what you're experiencing, but very often our beliefs. And our beliefs come from very often our childhood, and they are formed when we are very young, and we're looking around for evidence of what's true for us, and it comes from our parents. So I'm going to talk a little bit about where my beliefs around money came from, so it can give you a sense and start to trigger how you're thinking. So I grew up in a divorced home with two very different money stories. My dad had a lot of money, and it brought a lot of shame for me. Actually, I was very self-conscious about it, and it happened that way because a lot of people would always notice, you know the car or whatever, and very much taken by that. So I remember being ashamed about money. I remember asking him to drop me off down the street from school because I didn't want people to see the car. And I remember also, this was like second grade, I remember getting like a rabbit coat, like a little rabbit jacket, and it had these pom-poms, and I was like so excited to wear it. And then people started talking about it or making comments to me, and I never wore the coat again. So I had a lot of shame. And then contrasted with that, my mom, she would, let's say, ask my dad for money. She was working, a single mom, whatever, and he wouldn't. He would say he would leave the money in the mailbox, and he wouldn't leave the money in the mailbox, and she would get very upset. And there was like a lot of stress and anxiety around money. So it was like this very interesting combination for me that created my beliefs around money, that money is something to be ashamed of, money causes stress and anxiety. So what I would like to read for you, and I wrote down, is that there are common beliefs around money. So I'd like to read them to you and see, what resonates with you and what you might feel that happened for you in childhood. So common beliefs are: money is the root of all evil. Money isn't that important. The rich get richer and the poor get poorer. Pretentious people have money. I'm just not good with money. It's selfish to want money. Money makes you lazy. It goes out faster than it comes in. Here's another one: money doesn't grow on trees. I mean, I've told that to my kids, so it's like, no, it doesn't grow on trees, but we can all be in the flow of it. Money is hard to come by. There is never enough money, or I can't pay off my debts. So those are just a few to get you started. And if I triggered anything within you, I want you to write down your beliefs around money. And what today's action step is, that if you are able to look at your current situation involving money, what beliefs do you think would someone have to have in order to create this story? Because you're living out a money story. So it's like, what is it that you had to believe in order for this to be playing out in your reality? And as you examine that, are there any similarities to how you grew up? So, you know, for me, for a long time, money wasn't flowing. And until I was able to recognize that I had a lot of shame around having money, I was like, oh. And that awareness then started the healing and clearing around it. But it's that awareness first that we need to have in order for us to then get clear. Okay, and then clear it. Okay, so that's our activity for today. My activity for you today is to write down your beliefs about money, and if you're not sure about them, really go back to your childhood and see what your parents thought about money, and or what you experienced around money as a kid. All right, so that's our day 2, and I will see you back here tomorrow.